Hello Internet, I am Janak, and I'm going to run through my Day 3 territory battles. We starting in the light side planet of Kashyyyk. Start with the leftmost mission. I'm going to be using my Jedi Master Mace team here, which is Jedi Master Mace, Depa, Jocasta, Temple Guard, and Aayla Secura. And this is a full auto team. Go ahead and target, when we can, we'll target the scout and back. There we go. I always like to try and take out the damage dealers first, and then we'll target recon trooper. And finally we'll target the tank. Wave 2, we'll go after TIE fighter pilot when we can. And then we'll go after scout trooper. And then recon trooper. Well, after we get out from behind taunt. Back to recon trooper. And now we'll go to Imperial Officer. And then we'll go up to the healer, and then we'll finish up with the tank. Consistent, easy, 2 out of 2. For the next fight, we'll move up to the Wookiee CM. I'm using all of my Wookiees that I have available. Tarfful lead, of course. I need to remod my Clone Wars Chewie. Put my Darth Malak mods on. Makes him a little tankier, a little faster. But aside from that, I don't do any remodding for this fight. So, Tarfful, Clone Wars Chewbacca, regular Chewbacca, Veteran Smuggler Chewbacca, and then Threepio and Chewie. Alright, so want to do these yells as much with Tarfful as you can, because they give the whole team stacking. This one's stacking health, and the middle one is stacking defense. So we'll go ahead and dispel all those buffs, and then we'll go after Scout Trooper. And we'll do the this taunt is the one that's going to get him to regen.
protection, so we'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to do his dispel as well because it gives slow to everyone on the team. Do the mass assist, give everyone that stacking defense. Now we're going to target the recon trooper. Just do a basic. Get his defense up going. I'm going to go ahead and do his third ability. Maybe we can kill that recon trooper off. Nice. So since we killed him off, that should give us some stacking offense that'll continue throughout the entire encounter. Okay, more max health for everyone. Go ahead and get rid of all those buffs so we can go back after the healer. Do a base to get some tenacity down. More stacking defense for everyone. Going to give him some tenacity down. Going to give more max health. I'm going to save those since I don't think he can kill anyone quite yet. We'll see if we can stun. Some protection regen going. Go ahead and blind to get rid of those buffs. Alright, now we can probably kill him when Threepio's turn comes up. Now we get some stacking max health. Alright, target him and see if we can't get... well, he did die, but he didn't die to the A from Threepio, so I don't think that qualifies for the stacking offense. Or I should say the ramping offense. Alright. So that's wave one. So now the second wave, I like to try and kill the purge troopers on the sides first. So we'll go ahead and get rid of that taunt so we can go after them. Call a mass assist. Get some stacking defense. Gonna go in. Oh man, that sucks. We only got one slow. I was hoping for more than that. All right, we'll do the taunt to get the some more protection. These guys can dish out some pretty good damage. We don't have the dispel here, so we're going to use the event special to dispel. Some more stacking hit points. I'm going to go ahead and do the AE because I think that's going to kill him off. It did. Very nice. Okay. And get our defense up. It's also a little heal. See if we can't get this other purge trooper out before he causes us trouble. Put some blind. It's a good thing we had that blind, or else that might have hurt. All right, let's see if we can stun Ninth Sister. We did. That's awesome. I'm going to go and do the mass assist. All right, that's what we want. We need to get back to our taunt. All right, see if we can get some slow. Okay, and the stun stuck. Stacking max health. Go ahead and do the AE and see if that's enough to kill him. Yeah, close. Just a basic. There we go. I've heard the new Yoda and Chewie makes this pretty easy. but I haven't gotten mine to Relic 7 yet to give it a shot. So move on to the next battle. I use a modified Leia team. So I take in my Mon Mothma, and then Captain Rex and Drogan and C-3PO. Normally you take R2, but I like to save R2 for a team that I use in Tatooine. So this team is more than enough to beat this mission. We'll go ahead and hide Drogan. He's the main damage dealer, so I like to put him under stealth. Go ahead and use his Daze ability, and we'll call a mass assist, and we'll make sure that Drogan comes along for the ride. Bring in the extra guy. Go ahead and use the event special to dispel all of that, all those buffs that they had going on. I always want to pass his assist to Leia because she's going to take the most turns. Well, let's go ahead and pump out as much damage as we can, get some of these guys dead. Now we'll go after the healer. Get a stun. Nope, no stun, but yeah, it's probably about time to start rolling back and trying to use basics, since we're going to be finishing this phase off pretty soon here. We'll go ahead and pass that to C-3PO. He's about to take a turn. Give that to Leia so she assists. I don't really want to use a third ability. I want to save that for the next round. So, all right, there we go. All right, we will go straight after Mara Jade. We're going to put Drogan under invisibility. I get that Daze on everyone. Go ahead and use her ultimate. And we'll put this on Mon Mothma. Alright, so we got Mara Jade out, so now we'll go after the Purge Troopers. Level up our summoned unit. Alright, go after the other Purge Trooper. I'll throw that Daze back out. Now we can go after the Recon Trooper. And we'll go after the healer. And finish up with the tank. That's the ground missions. I do not have the team for the special missions, so we'll move on to the fleet.
This is a required Profundity fleet. I use HansMF Falcon, Outrider, RebelY Wing, Rogue One, Phantom, Cassian, and Biggs. This is the standard fleet that you're pretty much always going to use with Profundity. And we're going to go straight after the Scythe. Pass turn to Outrider. Now, ideally, you wait to do the AE until you have offense up, but you need to try and get rid of those two sides TIE fighters. So we'll do it now, and if we get lucky, okay, we killed one. So we're just going to go ahead and go after the other. No assists. If we had gotten an assist, we could have killed him right at the bat. Well, basic should kill him off. Now we'll go back to Scythe. We'll do the radar dish, and that's where you get the offense up. Alright, so now we'd like to kill off Scythe before he gets back around to giving people another round of formation. He gives out more stacks of formation based off of the number of buffs he dispels, and we'll have a decent amount of buffs, so... Alright, so he's out, so that's the main threat in this fight. Go into offensive stance, and we'll call in Rogue One. I'm just going to do a basic. We'll go hard at TIE Advance, try and get him out. Alright, so he's done. We're going to go ahead and... I'm just going to go and do the second special there. Okay, we can do the ultimate. Now, once the ultimate... this is pretty much going to be a win anyways if you've got Rogue One, but once you have the ultimate achieved, there's really not much you can do to lose at that point. Just mash some buttons until they're all dead. Alright, that finishes up Kashyyyk. If you enjoyed this video, you can like and subscribe, and you can stick around for the next video where I'll be continuing with the Tatooine combat missions. Thank you for watching.